Let's talk about every LEGO Monster Fighters minifigure ever for this episode of Minifig a Minute. Recently, I've been posting one video covering each set of the Monster Fighters line. In each of those videos, I did a quick overview of the set as well as going into gross detail about each of the minifigures. So if you want specific details, be sure to check out those videos. But for this video right here, we're going to do it Minifig a Minute style where I do a quick overview. I'll give you the minifigure, the sets that it appeared in, and the current market value of it. Lastly, we're going to go from cheapest to most expensive, with the very first one being Ann Lee. This monster fighter appeared in two sets, the Mummy as well as the Ghost Train. She's currently worth about $3. After that, we've got Major Quentin Steele. I don't know if it's Quentin Steele or if it's Quentin Steele. He came out in the Werewolf and the Crazy Scientist and his monster, currently worth about $3 as well. Then after that, we've got Frank Rock. He came out in two sets, the Swamp Creature as well as the Ghost Train with Ann Lee, currently worth about $4. And then we have Mummy non-glow-in-the-dark pattern, appearing in The Mummy only, currently worth about $4.
And then the leader of the Monster Fighters, Dr. Rodney Rathbone. He appeared in The Vampire's Hearse, the Crazy Scientist and his monster, and The Vampire's Castle. He's currently worth about $5.
Now, not technically a minifigure, but I wanted to include it, the glow-in-the-dark horse, because why the heck not? Currently worth about $5. Man, that needs to be worth more. Then there's the skeleton, the generic skeleton, only appearing in the Vampire Castle, but currently worth about $5. Can't forget that one. After that, we've got the zombie driver, who appeared in the most amount of sets. He came out in the zombies set, as well as the vampire hearse, the zombie car polybag, as well as the zombie chauffeur coffin car polybag, currently worth about $6. Following the driver, we've got the Crazy Scientist. He only appeared in one set, the Crazy Scientist and his monster, naturally. He's worth about $6.
And then we have Lord Vampire, who only appeared in the Vampire Hearse.
Because this one doesn't have a cape. That's the only difference. Currently worth about $7. And then there's the first Monster Fighter minifigure I ever got, the Swamp Creature, coming out in the Swamp Creature, worth about $7. After that, we've got Bat Monster. Now, two of them were available in the Vampire Castle, but I'm only including the price for one, $7. Then there's Jack McHammer, which is definitely a pun on Jackhammer. He appeared in the Zombies set as well as the Vampire Castle, currently worth about $8 right now. And then there's the Werewolf. This guy is so friggin' cool. He only appeared in the Werewolf set. A lot of these were exclusives to just one set, worth about $8. And one of my favorite Universal monsters, the Monster, coming out in the Crazy Scientist and his monster, worth about $10. He does appear again in a different form. And then there's Ghost with a Pointed Top Shroud, coming out in the Ghost Train. Now, there were three of them in there, but we're only including one, worth about $10. Now, that one has legs. This one does not have legs. It's brick-built. Came out in the Haunted House, currently worth about $11. How are the brick-built worth more than legs? I don't know. Then there's Lord Vampire's Bride. She appeared in two sets, the Vampire Castle, as well as the Haunted House. She's currently worth about $11. Then we jump up just a little bit with the Mummy glow-in-the-dark pattern, appearing in The Mummy, obviously. And let's just take a moment to appreciate the glow-in-the-dark, currently worth about $14. After that, we've got the Zombie Chef that obviously has marinara and gravy on him, and it's definitely not blood. He came out in the Haunted House. He's worth about $15. And then there's Lord Vampire with the cape. He came out in two sets, the Vampire Castle, as well as the Haunted House, currently worth about $16. Moving on from there, we've got the Zombie Groom. He appeared in The Zombies, of course, and he's worth about $17. And then we've got the most expensive ghost on this list. He's got the Ball and Chain appearing in the Ghost Polybag, and he's worth about $18. And then we're up to the top two most expensive, Monster Butler, only appearing in the Haunted House, worth about $23. And then the most expensive one on this list, the Zombie Bride. She only appeared in the zombie set from 2012, and she's worth 75 friggin' bucks. So if you have every single one of these Monster Fighter minifigures ever made, you've got about $298. This is hands down one of my favorite LEGO themes, and I really wish that they would bring it back.
Be sure to let me know if you have any of these minifigures, and as always, have a spooky Bricktober.